Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Sunday morning, and I am truly wishing I was fishing, but sometimes other duties require your time, and luckily, this gave me a little time to do a couple more videos today. The first one I wanted to do is a how-to video on how to break a record in the state of Texas. A catch and release record, I should say. A weight record is pretty obvious. But the Texas Parks and Wildlife Department has a truly cool program, I think, that allows you to recognize a big fish and also a record fish as far as a catch and release record, which helps us kayakers, that release every fish. You can go to a Texas Parks and Wildlife page on whatever body of water you want to find out the record on. Let's say Lake Worth in Fort Worth. I simply Google fishing Lake Worth, and the first link that comes up is a Texas Parks and Wildlife Department link that is on Lake Worth. You can scroll down to lake records, and you can see what the current lake records are. I bring that lake up for a reason, and I'll get to that later on in the video here. But once you find out what the lake record is, and if you think you have a lake record, then you're able to submit an application to the Texas Parks and Wildlife Department. A couple of things that you're going to need to be able to do that. First, the fish has to be over 21 inches, and you have to catch it, obviously. And you do need a witness, that someone who saw you catch the fish and someone who saw you release the fish. You do need a picture of the fish on a certified measuring device. Luckily, a hog trough is certified or will work in this situation. And then you will need a picture of you with the fish. Once you have all that information compiled, there's an application on the Texas Parks and Wildlife Department site to fill out for a Big Fish Award and a Certified Catch and Release Record Award. You have to get that application notarized if you want to have the catch and release record, not if you are just submitting it for a big fish. Once you have all that put together, you send it into the Texas Parks and Wildlife Department. I got to be honest, they're really quick about responding and getting back with you. And I was very fortunate this year to where I was able to do this on 2 different lakes. So when you have this happen, you get a Big Fish Award for a fish over 21 inches. And if it happens to be the catch and release record, you get a catch and release record as well. Now, one of mine is a fairly small fish, 21 1/4 inches. Just so happens that lake did not have a catch and release record for a largemouth bass. So since I caught a fish over 21 inches, had all the necessary requirements, I went ahead and submitted it, and sure enough, I got the record. So I hope that by doing this, it shows people how easy it is to do it, and it encourages people to get out and try to catch bigger fish and get their name in the record book as well. It's kind of cool to see your name in the record book. I must admit, a little cheesy, but kind of cool. Now, what I want to do with this is show people or encourage people to do this by a challenge, and that's going to be in my next video of contests and challenges. So please, by all means, tune into it. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. That way you'll be updated when each video comes out. And, see what you can earn by beating my records. Now, I brought up Lake Worth earlier because I wanted to point out to everybody in the DFW area that is one particular lake that does not have a catch and release record for largemouth bass. That means any 21-inch fish can beat a catch and release record. So I want to encourage people to get out there and beat that record, get that record, and get your name in the record book. Have some fun with this, guys. That's the whole purpose in being in the sport, is to have fun. And if you're losing sight of that, then you're doing something wrong. So go out, have fun, catch a big fish, get your name in the record book, and see how that makes you feel. By all means, tune into my next video on the contests and challenges. Thank you for giving me your time, and if you don't mind, check out the sponsors on the right-hand side of my page and give them a like as well. You guys have a great day.